This video has been causing me so much stress. Well, not the video. The video is a nice addition, but this decision. Okay, so basically I need to pick to start reading tonight, to read over the next couple of days, my 165th book of the year. Why is that significant? Because that's my Goodreads goal. This next book will be hitting my Goodreads goal. It needs to be a good book. It needs to be a good book. I've tried like 2 different ways of trying to pick this out now, and I've just not been happy with the results. I've deleted all the footage, so I was like, I have to start this video over again. Like, I have to start this decision over again. I don't, like, yeah, like, this doesn't need to be a big thing. I can just make the decision and read. And that's the video. We're going to be picking a book to read that'll hit my Goodreads goal. This book is the book that completes my Goodreads goal. And we're going to be reading it in this video. And hopefully doing a couple of fun things. But I really don't know. So, new plan. I can't make a wrong decision if it's not my decision. So I've gone through my bookshelves and picked some books up here. Just going to shove them all at Jay and tell him to pick one. Let's go get Jay. You dropped one.
Oh, you dropped one. Are you filming?
Please, will you pick my book that will complete my Goodreads goal?
Yeah.
Those are your options. There's still another one in by your back of it. Any questions, queries?
What are you in the mood for? These all feel very similar.
They are all very similar. If you've got a specific, I don't know what we're in the mood for. I just want something fun and easy to read, and I think all of those hopefully maybe will be. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
This one.
That one.
That one.
You just picked.
Yeah.
I'm going to be reading Amari and The Great Game, which is a book that I've been meaning to read for ages actually, so this is a very good pick.
I read the first little bit of the first one of this and I enjoyed it.
Oh, nice.
I think.
Yeah, I think you might have. I think you definitely had the book for a few weeks. Yeah. Okay, we'll go talk about it in a second. Thank you, Jay.
You're very welcome.
Hello. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot calmer now. I'm feeling a lot less stressed. Let's talk about the plan. So essentially this video is me picking and then reading my 165th book of the year, which will complete my Goodreads goal. So this video is going to be me completing my Goodreads goal. We're going to do it, we're going to mark it off, we're not going to have to worry about that number anymore. And it feels great. I'm really happy, you know, that we've got here. There's been parts of the year that I wasn't sure if I would hit it this year. It was way out there, but we have. I'm either going to finish this end of November, start of December. It's the 28th of November right now. It's getting towards bedtime. So might start it tonight, might start it tomorrow. But yeah, this is the book that I'm going to be reading. This is Amari and The Great Game. You will have just seen Jay pick it. And honestly, I wish I would have just done that to start with. Take the decision out of my hand, take everything out of my hands. Just pick me a fun book. So yeah, this is the second book in the Amari and the Night Brothers series. And I have been wanting to read it all year, but I actually purchased the paperback of this in July, and since then I've just been trying to figure out a way to get to it and read it, and I just haven't. So I'm actually very excited. Obviously I can't tell you the synopsis because it's book 2 in a series, but on the back it just says Amari Peters is back. That's like the first tagline, and I'm guessing we're going to be following along this journey. I loved the first book. I think I read the first book in 2021. I gave it 5 stars. 5 stars as like just a book, not like it wasn't a 5-star middle grade. Well, it was a 5-star middle grade, but it's also just like a 5-star book in general. And it made my like best books of the year that year. And again, that is like best books compared to all the books that I read, not taking into account the fact that it's middle grade rather than like any other age category. It just like truly stood on its own. It was absolutely amazing. And I'm really excited to read this and see what we're going to be getting into. So yeah, obviously I'm not really going to be able to tell you a lot about the book because it is book 2 of a series, but probably what I will do is just tell you my feelings. Like, am I enjoying it? Am I having a good time? Is it making sense? Is it continuing on good? Are we finding out the questions that we were left with at the end of the previous book? And I'm hoping to kind of like do a couple of fun things over the next couple of days. Honestly, probably not a lot. We'll probably do some reading with the cats tomorrow night. Good luck with them. We'll probably go to town tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a nice drink, but I'm going by myself, and if it's busy then I know I'm not going to be bothered. I like going to town and like going somewhere by myself, but not when it's busy, and unfortunately we're already at the point of the year where everywhere's getting busy. So yeah, and maybe we'll do something fun another day, but honestly right now I don't really know. But I'll bring you along for the next few days reading this book and completing the Goodreads goal, and I hope that you enjoy this video, enjoy completing the Goodreads goal. Let me know down below if you've completed your Goodreads goal yet, or how close you are to completing it, and maybe we can do that together. Maybe you can set yourself the next few days apart and complete this too. So yeah, let's start reading, and yeah, let's go along with this. Let's complete this goal. Let's read this book, see if it stands up to how amazing book one was. So I read 2 chapters of this book last night, so I'm now on chapter 3, and it's not standing out to me in the same way that book 1 did, but I think the first 2 chapters have done a really good job of both. You know, we've moved on an entire year since the end of book 1, but it did a really good job at just giving all of that information, like anything, I'm guessing anything at all that could be important that you could have forgot from book 1, it's included in chapters 1 and 2, whilst just having conversations with people. It felt a little info dumpy, but I think this is one of those things where it's like, it's a middle grade, so it's very important, it's very clear to like the target audience, the information that they need to remember from book 1. So it didn't feel info dumpy in the same way that some books do. Like, it wasn't all just like there. Like, over the first 2 chapters I feel like we've seen a lot of that through conversations. So yeah, I feel like we're probably about to get into what the actual plot of this book is going to be. So I am very intrigued. I think we're about to start getting into the story, and yeah, I'm excited, so I will check in when I have an update. Oh, and also the audiobook is on Spotify as part of its like one of the audiobooks that included if you already have premium. You get, I can't remember how long it is, I think it's 15 hours you get to listen each month if you already have like premium for like the music. So yeah, it's one of those included on there, so I'm hoping I'll be able to listen to all of it. It's 12 hours 4 minute audio. Oh no, that's 12 hours 4 minutes left. Did it tell me how long it is? No, because I've started it. Okay, well, we'll hazard a guess at around 13 hours, probably just under 13 hours because I've read the first chapters. I was really happy to find it on here as well, and it's made reading it like nice to read along to. I do believe that when I read the first book, I think I did have the audiobook from my library. I did check my library, but I've still only got the audiobook for book 1 on there. So yeah, I am gonna keep reading, and now we'll actually only check in when I've got what to talk about. Hello, so I have actually been out and like been shopping today, but I didn't record any of it for this video. It will all be coming out shortly in a like Christmas decor video. I will link it up above when it's out, but I've still got stuff to do tonight. But it is now, oh crap, okay, it's 20 to 10, maybe I will just read. But Jay just made me a hot chocolate, which looks very nice. Jeff's joined me, Jafar's joined us on the back of the sofa, and I think it's time to read a bit more of this, so that's what we'll do. I think I checked in this morning, gave you my update after 2 chapters, I'm pretty sure. If I didn't, I'll have to do it in voiceover or something, but I'm pretty sure I checked in this morning and let you know my initial thoughts. But yeah, let's keep reading. So I thought I'd just do a really quick check-in for Amari. I have just got to chapter 10 and I'm really enjoying it. It's really good so far. I would definitely say I'm not as sucked into it in this second book as I was when I was this far into the first book, but I'm still really enjoying it, and I feel like we've kind of just solidified what our plot's going to be for this book. So what page? So 95 out of, it's like almost 400, so I'm about a quarter of the way through, and we know what our plot's going to be, we know what we're doing. I will say I've been reading some of it physically and like reading along here, but the audiobook's on Spotify, and the audiobook is really, really good. Like, it's so nice and easy to like read along with. I have been reading a lot of it that way. But yeah, I also kind of wanted to come and check in because basically I'm ill. I'm not like ill, like there's nothing really wrong with me, but I've got a really bad cold, my throat, my nose, my head, which just kind of means all the fun plans that I had to like go out and do fun things and like take this book and read this book and really have it like a celebration that this book's gonna hit, I'm not gonna do that. Like, both for myself and like wanting to get better, but also it's not really fair to like go out when there's like other people that could get ill from me going out around them. Oh no, unless I have to, I'm not going out. I'm gonna just stay in until I feel better. So yeah, this is just gonna be probably just a check-in vlog. Like, if I'm reading it, if we do anything fun in the house, I will check in. Honestly, we're just gonna clean the whole house tomorrow, which I think means I'll probably finish this tomorrow, because I'm going to read some more of the audiobook tonight, and then if I'm cleaning the house for a fair few hours tomorrow, I'll probably finish it. But yeah, that's it so far. It's good. I'm not really sure, like, it's called The Great Game, and I'm still not really sure what that refers to. Like, the first book was called Amari and the Night Brothers, and like the Night Brothers referred to something, so I definitely feel like The Great Game will refer to something, but I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah, we've got all the usual characters, all the usual suspects. We're back together, we're ready to go, we're ready to solve this thing, to figure this out, and yeah, we're just following Amari along, and I'm having a great time. So yeah, I'll film anything fun, and or I will check in when I've made decent progress. So I thought I'd come and do a little check-in on chapter 22, which is page 240. So I'm definitely over halfway, slightly over halfway. So not bad. But today's been disaster after disaster, with cleaning malarkey and house malarkey, and it's yeah, not only are we not doing fun things, but it's getting very stressful, and I'm getting more ill. Jay's eventually starting to feel better today. I'm definitely feeling worse. So I'm going to come and check in now. I am enjoying this. It's fun enough. It's interesting. It's not, you know, like too obvious what's going on. There's lots of interesting things popping up, interesting people, and obviously, like, this is a middle grade, and I think one thing that is very important is like the messages in here are very good. Right now it's looking like it's going to be a 4 stars. I mean, I haven't read book 1 in a couple of years. but book one was just so wow, magical, everything, and it just did everything perfectly. For me, I'm like, I think if you, the actual age range of this, which is like middle grade age, I still feel like this could be 5 stars, but I feel like for me, looking at it with like, oh, like this is a little bit like this is a little bit like this, like it's just, if I was rating it against other middle grades, it'd probably be 5 stars, but a book as a whole, I think it's going to be a better 4. But I've still got a good chunk to go. It could still surprise me, it could still do some things that I'm not expecting, and it could still have like character development-y things that continue on. But yeah, that's it for now. I don't know when I'm next going to check in, but yeah, I'm going to read some more. Hello, so it is the next morning. It's actually afternoon, it's 12:15, but here's the update. I am so close to finishing this book. I'm on chapter 32 and I believe there's like 36, yeah, 36 chapters. So close to finishing. I'm still enjoying it, still think it's a solid 4 stars, having a good time. The magic, the world building, the characters, they're all really, really good. But there's only this much left and we've still got a lot to figure out and wrap up and finish. I think this is going to end on a cliffhanger. Where I'm at right now, like, I really don't see a way we're going to wrap this up, which is fun. Like it's great fun. I've never seen it in a middle grade before. Like, I don't think in any middle grade that I've ever read there's been like a proper cliffhanger. There might be like the odd loose end if it's part of a series, but they're pretty much wrapped the main story arc up, and I'm not sure how we're going to do that. So yeah, I'm really intrigued. I don't know if or how we're going to wrap this up and what's going to happen, but I'm having a fun time and I'm going to finish it now. According to Spotify, I have an hour and 27 minutes left of the audiobook and I'm listening on 1.8 times speed, so that's like less than an hour. It's probably not far from 50 minutes, so yeah. I'm going to listen, probably read along this morning. I haven't had my breakfast yet, which, yeah, not great, but yeah, we're getting on with it. So I'll come in and check in when I finish. Okay, I finished Amari and The Great Game. I thought it was really, really good. I am going to give it 4 stars. Unfortunately, for me personally, I didn't find it as good as the first one. I just didn't feel like I was as connected to the characters and what was going on. But having said that, I still had a great time. It was still a lot of fun. We still had a lot of adventure, and yeah, I mean, I completed my Goodreads goal. I screen recorded updating this book on Goodreads, and somehow managed to click off the little like congratulations thing that comes up. So I'm sure the screen recording is playing somewhere here right now, but yeah, didn't capture the actual well done, you completed your bit, but we got confetti, so what more can I say? But yeah, if you enjoyed Amari and the Night Brothers, I would definitely recommend picking up the sequel. I do think it was a good time, and you know, especially if you have someone in your life who is like the reading age for this, who is like this middle grade age, this is still like the second best middle grade book I've ever read, with the first best being Amari and the Night Brothers. So, you know, even though it's 4 stars for me, I still think it's the second best that I've personally read, and Amari and the Night Brothers itself is like best middle grade I've ever read, and like competes with so many like not middle grade fantasies as well. So yeah, I'm really glad that I read this. I had a good time, and I've been trying to fit it in all year, so it was just like the perfect little read, and I'm quite glad that Jay picked it. I do wonder if he'll ever get around to finishing his read of Amari and the Night Brothers. I think he literally read 2 chapters and put it down, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, that's it from me. I've officially completed my Goodreads reading goal for the year. There's no longer any stress with numbers or anything. I do still have a lot of books that I want to read. and hopefully I'll get to before the end of the year, but we'll just wait and see. There'll probably be a few more reading vlogs coming over the course of December, as I am doing so many videos. I don't know if I've said it in this video, but I am doing vlogmas, but not all of them are going to be vlogged, but a video every day of December is what I'm hoping for. Stick around if you'd like to see if I can complete it. But yeah, that's it for me now. I really love this book, and if you haven't read it, I would recommend it. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you'd like to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.